5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's showtime, folks!
Welcome inside of the Gannett B. Rickard Recreation Complex on Pad B for our third game of the game. Day, this will be the AAA Toros taking on the Richmond Hill Coyotes. Unfortunately, this game won't be full as I have to leave maybe at the start of the third. If you want to see the full game, you can go to Bar Down Style on YouTube. That goes to the other side against Luke Boys. Boys against Riley Brandt. Back to the line for Toma. Toma, a shot. That hits Christian Thomas off the glove hand, goes behind the net. Chipping it away there was Alvarez. Trying to get it there for Zane Dwyer behind the goal. Taken away there is Riley Brandt. Looking for the lead pass for Ethan Jackman to try and get away past Toma. Jackman's got a man to beat. Taken into the boards behind the goal with no penalty. From behind, they'll try and chip that around. Around the boards again for Toma. Owen Dobbs tries to keep it over here on the left side. Back to the line. Gets over there for Ethan Sterling. Sterling a shot. There's the first save there for Cho in the Richmond Hill goal. Face-off will take place off to the right now of the Richmond Hill end. Behind the goal is Adam Baker. Baker with Dobbs behind the net. Taken away and they try and chip that puck out of the zone. Then that right corner to try to get back to the line. Taken away there by Adam Baker, who chipped it deep. Onto the stick now of Moines, who fires it off the boards with a nice play there for Richmond Hill. Taken away there by the Toros. Ethan Sterling fires it high past Moines, but not enough for icing, so Moines has got to take it back in his own end. Richmond Hill sitting at top of the league here at Adam AAA. Toros are trying to play the spoiler here on this Saturday afternoon. Lead pass for Adam Baker, taken away by Moines. Moines gets it up there for Silver, who tries to make it through. He gets cut off there. Nice defensive play there by Blake DeBow. Now it's kept in there by Richmond Hill's Nicolo. Nicolo back to the line for Moines. Moines is going to keep that one in. Chip it there to the other side. Christian Thomas will be in goal for the Toros. And it's Cho in goal for Richmond Hill, and the first penalty coming up for tripping. Cadicolo goes to the box there for the trip. Kwan moves it over there to the other side with a shot just off the mark. Trying to chip this one in from the side. Toros get it. Blake DeBow hard off the boards and passes man down the ice. That's high stick call by the ref. So once Richmond Hill touch it, it'll be a really high stick call, and that's what happens. It was high stick. It'll stay in the Richmond Hill end, and Keaton Legacy will take this draw in the offensive end, short-handed. Here comes Richmond Hill through center. Leading this one in is Cowie. Cowie, shot. Stopped there by Thomas, and he's going to hop on his own rebound. Face-off now in the Toros end. Kwan trying to keep it in, chipped away from him. Still after it there was Boys, but couldn't get to it. Chong, back to the line for Kwan. Try and get it over here again. They're trying to get away from Dwyer. Gets back to the line again. Over here for Kwan. Kwan with a nice spin move over here into the corner. Now it's going to be Chan with the puck. Sets it up in front. Nobody there to take the one-timer. Alvarez tries to clear it out. Kept in by Kwan again. Kwan a shot. Tipped that in front. As that gets tipped wide there by Lettieri. Lettieri gets it back again. Lettieri walking out on his own. Backhand goes wide. Still with it. Back there for Chan. Moving it around well. Goes back into the corner now for Lettieri. Right in front for Kwan, who couldn't shoot the puck as it was out of his reach. Kept in again by Lettieri. Lettieri from the face-off circle. Walking out on his own. His shot goes wide of the net. Still from the side. They try and jam this one in front. Lettieri. It's not going to reach him. Kwan gets it. Shot. Hit a player on the way through. Nice block on there by Dwyer. Around the boards. Kept in here at the line by Chan. Chan back for Mesmis is a shot. Tip wide. And into the corner it goes. They go back to the line for Messins. Messins to the other side. A shot. Knocked on the way through by Dwyer. It's in some feet area and boys couldn't clear it. Behind the goal again, it goes for Dwyer. Lettieri wins that race. Now Silvestri. Silvestri with it. Getting away from the checker. Taking it behind the goal now. Penalties over to the Toros Cadicolo. It's still loose there in that zone. The Toros trying to kill this and get it out of their own end, as it's been all Richmond Hill on these opportunities. Here comes Quan. Shot. Right pass save from Thomas. Riley Brandt trying to chip it out of his own end, and it's not going to work. Capped in again by Richmond Hill. Down low again for Lettieri. Lettieri from behind the net. Walking out. His shot goes wide. Quan on the other side keeps it in. Down low for Silvestri. Silvestri getting away from that check in the corner. Right in front. A shot going wide of the net. That's going to be Lettieri with it again. Donor waiting in front for a pass. It's going to be Donor picking it up, trying to get it back to the line for Toma. He'll find another man instead. Donor trying to get to the puck here as well, as it's in some feet area. Taken away finally by the Toros. And a lead pass is dumped all the way down the ice as they kill that Richmond Hill pressure by icing it down the ice. Now the face-off will be off to the right of the goal. From behind the net, Cooper McCaslin wraps it around there for Owen Dobbs, who chips it. Nice play there by Dobbs, who chips it out of his own end. Toma going after it. He got pressured on by Keaton Legacy. A lead pass there for Richmond Hill as they try and bring it in. Trying to get around McCaslin. Cuts in. Here's a shot. Blockers away there by Christian Thomas into the corner. From behind the net now, Ardow tries to stick to his man. Along with McCaslin, Ardow tries to get it there for Dobbs, but he was cut up on the wall. Back to the line again. Pang puts it there into the corner there for Richmond Hill. From behind the net, scooped up by Sterling. Sterling tries to get rid of it, and it's Arda who chips it away. Owen Dobbs can't get around Pang, who was over here at the other side to cut that off. 3:20 left to go here in period number 1 now. From their own end. A lead pass brought in over the line by Pang. Pang is going to lead this rush. Try and set things up in front. It's in that corner, in the left corner, to try and dig it free. Out of run, pulling away. Owen Dobbs here on the other side, but Moynes is over there as well. Dumped deep back in behind the net. It'll be behind their own goal for Richmond Hill. Look for that pass, picked up by Blake DeBow, and he can't cut through though. Up the center, nice play. Hudson Bishop tries to keep it in. Now it's Moynes with it. Moynes' pass here on the other side as they try and get in here for Cadicolo. Adam Cadicolo uses the boards nicely, puts it back into the Richmond Hill end where Nicolo picks it up. Nicolo rips it around the boards there for Chan. Over here to the other side, knocked down with a nice play by Nicolo. Trying to chase after it there was Chan. He held up. Ethan Jackman can't get through on the other side. Chipped off the boards. DeBow trying to get that puck out of his own end. Blake DeBow still over there. Jackman trying to help out. Cadicolo can't shoot it. Here it comes. Messens with a shot. Nice block by Cadicolo. Got a stick on that. Cadicolo puts it behind the net where Chan picks it up. Chan out of front of the net. Can't jam it in. Richmond Hill get it again. Nicolo taken off his feet by Jackman. Cadicolo will get it again. Adam Cadicolo with it. Over here to the other side for DeBow over his stick. And now Foco from his own end will move it over here to the other side. Here comes Cowie. Cowie's coming in here with Foco in on the line. Dumps it in, and it's an easy save there for Christian Thomas. Now Aedas will take this draw just off to the left of the goal. Ricardo Alvarez gets it up there for Adam Baker. Not out. Messens shot. Stopped by Thomas, and no rebound out of front. Face-off now coming off to the left of the Toros goal. From behind the net, Aedas will take this draw here. Had a little stoppage in play here. So Lettieri's going to go in there and have a talk with Aedas before we get ready to drop the puck. One easily. Shot tip, right pad save there by Thomas. Still loose, fired wide. From behind the goal again. It's going to be dug free and Baker tries to get it. Silvestri, Messins. Messins a shot, that gets knocked down. Nasimis. Up through center, nice play by Nasimis again. Nasimis a shot that hit Alvarez. Lettieri goes into the corner. Back to the line for Kwan. He pushes it deep for Aedas. From behind the goal, taken away by Alvarez. Off the boards, kept in by Nasimis again. Nasimis from the other side, taken away on the turnover. Zane Dwyer with a pass to the other side for Baker. From behind the net now, Nasimis takes it behind his own goal. We have 20 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Over here to the other side for a chance to move it up. It's going to be brought in now by Silvestri with a pass just over the stick there. Silvestri shot, blocked on the way through. Still loose, fired high and wide by Aedas, wide of the goal. It's in that corner now. Alvarez trying to stick to his man. That's going to do it for period number 1. Richmond Hill had a lot of glorious opportunities, and Christian Thomas stood tall with some big saves to keep us at 0-0 to go to the second. Face off here from center to be taken by Chan against Luke Boys. Racing after it there on the other side is Ethan Jackman to try and chip it in. Knocked down on their way through for Richmond Hill with a pass. Knocked down again by Jackman. Now Riley Brandt with it. Ethan Jackman trying to help out Luke Boys on that rolling puck. Taken away there by Richmond Hill as that gets dumped deep into the corner. From behind the net now, Pang gets it. Wrapped around the boards, picked off there by Luke Boys, who puts it back in behind the net. From behind the goal, they get it. But Jackman was putting pressure on his man. Boys is trying to help out as well. Drop pass for McCaslin. He does a good job, but it's an offside. Richmond Hill from their own end now. Let out by Chan. Chan has got to get through 5 defenders, and one of them is Riley Brandt, and he didn't make it through. Dumped deep off the boards, back in behind the Toros net. From their own end. They'll lead this puck up through center as they try and find an open lane now for McCaslin, who gets held up there by Nicolo. Foco with the lead pass was in the feet there of Cowie. McCaslin with a nice play, and Jackman and Brandt are able to chip it deep. Riley Brandt couldn't find the puck there at the line. Chip deep behind the goal now. Nicolo couldn't get it, and that goes past Nolan Lee down the ice. Hudson Bishop trying to race after it in his own zone. Bishop to the other side, trying to knock that down at the front. Picked up there by Richmond Hill. They look for the shot. Instead, someone out up in front. The Coyotes moving that puck around well. Back to the line for Foco. Foco shovels it off into the corner for Aedas. They try and set that puck up in front, and that gets taken away off the stick by Keaton Legacy, who clears it away. Was in the feet there of Cadicolo. He didn't see the pass coming towards him. Legacy going after it. Keaton Legacy with Blake DeBow. Legacy can't get it over there for DeBow for the opportunity. Or that could have been a great opportunity there for Blake DeBow if the pass would have reached him from Legacy. Richmond Hill shot. Stopped there by Thomas, and he's going to hold on to it. Face-off will be off to the left of the Toros goal now. Rolling in behind the net is Zane Dwyer. Getting it out the boards for an opportunity now to get it up. Taken away off the stick. Fired high, up and out of play. Chan will take this draw just outside the line. Now Alvarez racing after it. Ricardo Alvarez couldn't get to the puck. It gets chipped past it. Deep in behind the goal. Dwyer trying to fire it around. Could not do so. It's back behind the Toros net. And away they come. Nice move there by Cadicolo, but the puck was, or Baker, sorry. The puck was too far ahead of him. Dwyer from his own end off the boards now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs tried to bring it in over the line. Here comes an opportunity. Silvestri taking it to the goal. Backhand shot. Doesn't make it through. He tries for the wraparound this time. Silvestri still down low. Taken away there this time by Ethan Jackman. Or Dwyer that moved that puck out. Alvarez from his own end. Around the boards there for Zane Dwyer again. Knocked down this time by Silver, who sets up Lettieri. Lettieri's in, and he scores out in front of the net to make it 1-0 Richmond Hill. Face off here from center, won by Richmond Hill. Over here to the other side, they try and cut that puck up through center. Taken away here on the other end. Toma getting around the checker of Brandt. Still trying to get in there on the other side. Taking out the stick as it gets swept away down the ice. Coming out of the zone now is Cho to lead the puck. From behind the goal again. Kept in by McCaslin from the blue line now. Taken away now by Silver. Silver getting through on his own. And he stopped there right and close this time by Christian Thomas. Face-off coming off to the left of the Toros and Cadiclo. Trying to chip it out. Gets kept in again though by Richmond Hill as they send that one into their own bench. Face-off will come off to the left now of the Toros end. Trying to chip it away. He does. But the Toros can't get it out as DeBow tried to clear it. Blake DeBow still after it there against Foco. Nolan Lee from behind his own net now. Lee fires it around the other side there for DeBow to try and chip it out. It's in that right corner. They try and get it to the other side. They will. Moines, a shot, hit the side of the net. Picked up again by the Coyotes. They try and get it back to the line on a tip, and they score right in front of the net. And it'll make it 2-0 in front to make it that deflection out in front of the goal by number 38. Nicolo is the one that gets the second goal. Face off here from center. Now brought in by Adam Baker. Got to get around the checker. Taken away by Keaton Nardell with a shot. Can't get it through as it got blocked. Baker now into the corner it goes. Coyotes get that puck behind the goal, chipped around the board. Zane Dwyer does his best to keep it in. Dwyer sets it up, trying to one-time it, taking out the stick back up the other way. Here comes Aedas. Aedas brings it in over the blue line. Here comes the shot. Silvestri takes it into the corner, back down low. From that left corner, they try and jam it out of front. Silvestri gets it again. Silvestri right to the front of the goal, taken away by Zane Dwyer. Dwyer trying to get through. Slapped all the way down the ice and into the corner. Alvarez from behind his own net. Up there for Baker, who tried to chip it out. Lettieri trying to get through on the other end. Zane Dwyer from behind the goal. It's in that corner. They're trying to get it back to the line for Pang. Pang to the other side. Trying to shoot it. Couldn't do it. There's the one. Stopped by Thomas. And it's still loose out in front. Richmond Hill trying to jam that puck in from the side of the goal. Face-off will be off to the left of Thomas now. From behind the goal is Ricardo Alvarez trying to fire it around. Fires it right out of the boards. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal now. Slap down. Toros get away with it. Here comes Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to get through the defender. Puts it behind the net to himself. Ethan Jackman from behind the goal now. Trying to take it down. Taken down behind the net with no penalty. Away comes Richmond Hill out of their own end. Around the checker to try and get around Ethan Sterling. From behind the goal it goes again. Off the boards from behind the net now. McCaslin trying to find an open lane. He'll find that lane with Jackman. Ethan Jackman gets through. Tripped up, and this one is going to be a penalty. Ardahl to take the draw. Wins it cleanly back for Ethan Jackman. Jackman moves it to the other side now for Keaton Ardahl. Over his stick, and back comes shorthanded Richmond Hill. They got to get around Cooper McCaslin, and he will. Shorthanded. Shot to the front of the net. Tip wide. On their way back is Ethan Jackman to try and chip it up. Gets it up there on the other side. Legacy's got to get that puck before Moynes does. Legacy going after it. In that zone, Keaton Legacy drops it back and taken away by Richmond Hill again and out. Here comes Chang. Cowie with that puck. Kept in. A shot by Nicolo is a left pad save by Christian Thomas. Lettieri shot. Hit a player on the way through. Went high and wide over the goal. McCaslin from his own end gets it over there to the other side. Legacy tried to get through. Turns it over to Moynes, who sends it down the ice. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Lettieri gets it. Lettieri walking out on his own. From that left corner it goes. Lettieri, on his own, he can't walk it out. Taken away off a stick there by McCaslin with a lead pass for Keaton Arda. Kwan brings it in, dumps it right in on net, and a left pad save there by Christian Thomas. Toros get it out of their own end with Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin bringing it up there with Arda. McCaslin cutting right into the net, sets up Arda, but the pass is broken up on the way through. Arda back to the line for Bishop. Hudson Bishop sends one to the net wide. And now Blake DeBow off the boards. DeBow try to win that battle here behind the net. It's on that left side again behind the goal. Blake DeBow with no stick, still trying to use his feet to keep it in. Taken away by Richmond Hill as they bring it up. Here comes Silvestri. Silvestri getting deep. Zane Dwyer trying to control him. Uses the boards to get it back to the line for Lettieri. Sending one wide of the net. Bishop trying to get it here on the other side. Chips it away through center. From their own end, it's going to be Richmond Hill coming up with the puck with Toma. Toma gets away. Shot. Caught there this time by Thomas. Face-off will be off to the left of Thomas again. Backhand shot. Steered aside with ease by Thomas behind the goal. It's going to be another big opportunity to try and set things up. It goes back to the line. Adam Baker with a nice play to chip it away. After it now is Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is skating hard after that puck. He's going to try and get it behind the goal now for Adam Baker. Baker has it behind the net now. Owen Dobbs trying to win the battle behind the goal now. Wrapped around the other side. It's going to be number 88. Kicking down there was Jackman on the other end. Alvarez trying to get it there is Ethan Jackman. Spins away, turns it over. Aidas with a lead pass. Coming in over the line now is Silver. Knocked off his stick at the last moment. Back in their own end now is Toma. Toma from his own end. Some nice play there by Adam Baker. Jackman trying to help out as well here. Both players collide, go head over heels of each other. Back in his own end it comes. That's going to be Foco. Foco, his pass hit Baker, but he had no idea where the puck was. Now it's a pass to the other side with a shot. There's a blocker save there, this time by Christian Thomas. Trying to find a lane now is Ethan Jackman. He'll dump it all the way down into the corner for icing. Face-off will take place off to the right of the Toros end. Goes back to the line for Foco. Foco dumps it deep back into the corner now for Chan. Chan rings it around that back end boards. From behind, they try and set things up. It gets picked off again, right in front of the goal. Quick shot, blocked on the way through. Nice block. Trying to chip it around the boards. Kept in by Moynes, who takes a shot. It gets knocked down by Nicolo. Off the boards again. Legacy trying to race after the puck here against Moynes. Moynes gets away, but it's still pressure on here by the Toros. Keaton Arda. Arda from behind the net. Keaton Arda off the checker, takes it behind the goal. Still with that puck. Back to the line now for Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin can't shoot that. Goes into the corner again for Legacy. Over here to the other side for Riley Brandt. Brandt hard off the boards. Turned out of front and turned over to Nicolo, who sends it down the ice. That's going to be enough to go for icing. Face-off will take place off to the right of the Toros end. Goes back to line for Foco. Foco dumps it deep back into the corner now for Chan. Chan rings it around that back end boards. From behind, they try and set things up. It gets picked off again, right in front of the goal. Quick shot, blocked on the way through. Nice block. Trying to chip it around the boards. Kept in by Moynes, who takes a shot. It gets knocked down by Nicolo. Off the boards again. Legacy trying to race after the puck here against Moynes. Moynes gets away, but it's still pressure on here by the Toros. Keaton Arda. Arda from behind the net. Keaton Arda off the checker, takes it behind the goal. Still with that puck. Back to the line now for Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin can't shoot that. Goes into the corner again for Legacy. Over here to the other side for Riley Brandt. Brandt hard off the boards. Turn out of front and turned over to Nicolo, who sends it down the ice. That's going to be enough to go for icing. Face-off will be off to the right. Quick shot! That hit a player on the way through. Back to the line again. Nolan Lee. A shot. That gets blocked by Lettieri on the way in. Lettieri trying to take that pass here in the zone. Lettieri using his wheels, trying to be the first one there. Both players collide, trying to jam this out of front on his way through, and he's able to jam it in from the side. That goal goes to Aedas to make it 3-0. Face off here from center, won by Richmond Hill. Over here to the other side, looking for that late pass, knocked down by Blake DeBow with some moves. Setting it up, Adam Cadiclo, shot! Blocker saved there by Cho. And now Richmond Hill take it from their own end, stretch it here to the other side, and brought in over the line. Shot! Right pass saved there from Christian Thomas. Taken behind the goal now. And kept in, nice block out of front. Trying to find it there was DeBow. Blake DeBow couldn't go away with the puck. Fired off the boards here against Luke Boys. Hard up here now for Blake DeBow to try and get around that checker. Takes it behind the net. DeBow with some nice moves. Takes it behind the goal, sets it up in front. Zane Dwyer, shot, tipped wide. Boys trying to get it here on the other side. Up through center comes number 88. Silver can't get through. Adam Cadiclo in. Sets up Boys, shot, wide of the goal. Last minute of play here of the second period. Donor brings that in. This will be my final period, as I'll be ending my broadcast here after period number 2. If you want to view the full game, please go to Bar Down Style on YouTube to get the third period. Adam Baker fires it high and wide over the goal. Out of the line there for McCaslin. Scooped up there again on the other side. Bringing it in, a shot that goes wide of the net. In behind the Richmond Hill goal. Ethan Jackman trying to stick to his man. Here comes one more opportunity for Adam Baker. Scooped up by Cho. Face off to the left of the goal. McCaslin takes a shot. Ethan Jackman tries to get it on the other end. Owen Dobbs, pass! From the side of the net, I believe. That's Baker that tipped that puck home to make it 3-1. Face off here from center. Won there by Richmond Hill. And they'll picked up by Pang. And that'll do it for period number 2. As mentioned, if you want to watch the full game in the third period, please go now to Bar Down Style as I have to end my broadcast. Thank you.